All right, Steve, can you introduce yourself real quick? Just a little bit about your company and where you're located.
Hi, I'm Steve. I'm with Excel Heating and Cooling. We're in McKinleyville, California, about 80 miles south of Oregon. And we've been in business for just about a year now. So
cool. Can you give the listeners a little context as to where your business was prior to working with us, which was back in November of 22, from a revenue perspective as well as a marketing perspective, if there was any?
Well, in November, we were just, the business was just starting up.
Sure.
We had no marketing and we had not much business. Everything was just word of mouth, and we were just doing little projects at that point.
Gotcha.
And it's changed a lot.
Cool. Can you give us a little bit of insight into what that looks like now? And this is July of 23.
So business has increased. We're doing about 55,000 a month. We're getting about anywhere from 10 to 15 estimates a week. We're putting out there,
Cool.
and we're getting a lot more service calls than we've ever had. So, which are probably upwards of 15 to 20 a week on service calls.
Excellent. Cool. So Steve, this is a tough question. What would you say the best part about working with us has been? And if you want, the worst part about working with us has been?
Honestly, the best part has been working with Seth. He knows what he's doing. You just have to believe in what is going on, because it doesn't happen overnight. And you have to give a little bit of time there to make it all work. And once it does, it just starts rolling. The worst part is having to deal with Google. Completely dealing with Google is just the worst.
Absolutely.
They will mess with you all the time until they don't. So once you get it figured out, they'll stop. But yeah, it's a little frustrating the first couple times around.
Yeah. Cool. So Steve, if you had to say anything to the listeners who may be in a similar situation as you were, kind of in startup mode or just kind of getting their footing in regards to marketing, their HVAC, plumbing, home service company, what would you tell them based on your experience?
I would say that it's well worth the money. The simple fact is you may not see immediate results, but in a few months you will see massive results, and it will make up for that initial upfront cost. Those just last few months, I probably 20-folded what I paid in already. So just on the marketing that Seth has done.
Awesome.
So
what is your goal with Excel coming up the next couple of years, Steve?
We're looking at hiring 2 more employees by the end of the year. And probably within the next 2 years, probably getting up to 5 to 10 full-time employees.
Nice.
So I'm probably moving to a different shop as well, because we're already growing on this one.
The likes. Yeah. Well, that's it.
Yeah, you guys have done fantastic. Just so you know, it's been a great privilege working with you guys. You just gotta have